Well, thank you so much for jumping back once again into another video of Bitcoin and altcoin update. So before we begin the video, make sure you jump into this description and you click this link and join our crypto community, which is the most profitable community here. And then you subscribe the channel and make sure you turn on the notifications. Talking about the community, I want you to see that we are doing good in the community and we are helping each other, solving each other problems, as you can see here. So don't forget to join the community just by clicking the link in the description. So this could be, let's say this is an emergency video because you see the condition of the market right now, but it should not be emergency, because if you watched my video last night, this was exactly what I told you, that this is not a place for making long trades, and I was expecting a fall back from that side, and that has what has happened. You see the RSI was weakened, it weaked a little, and then you see this, when you woke up you had a crash. And I told you one more thing in my previous video, and I told you that if a crash happens in the market, if there is another crash, a short crash or another candles, let's say, there will be a place, this place, 1 2 3 4, this would be the place where the crash would take support. And now look at that, this is the exact place from where that there was some buying, the wick took off. But does that mean this is over? Well, I mean, no, it's not. I would rather say it is the new beginning, because now I'm able to, not now I'm able to see, I saw this yesterday, but I saw this is, I thought I should not make a video on it because it could create some kind of panic. But now I feel that it is somehow necessary that I should make a video on that. Now I'm gonna take you to the daily time frame. I'm gonna show you how this thing is so much similar to the May 2020 crash, 2021 crash. So let me just take you there, and let's create a duplicate and find us the May crash. Let's go back. Yeah, there you go. I have already marked it for you guys. So the things I'm going to tell you, you're going to take a deeper look at them, try to understand that what I want to say. So first of all, you get this divergence. The price was making higher highs and the RSI was making lower lows. I have told this in many videos. I don't hesitate to tell you once again. There you see, the price was making higher high, but the RSI was making, this is this 64,000? So it was not the RSI, it was, I guess, the MACD. Divergence can be spotted on any of these, or somewhere before that, I think. Control Z. Let's take you, where was the divergence? Where was it? Time frame was different, I don't know. This was weekly, I guess. That was a big divergence. Yes, that was weekly. Okay, there you go. So first of all, you see that we had a divergence here. The price was moving up and the RSI was going down. It's been a long time since I analyzed that, and it was going down. So that is a strong bearish divergence, and that too on a weekly time frame. That was the first reason of the crash, because I warned you against this thing very earlier, I would say. We had almost the same kind of divergence, but on the lower time frames, I would say. If we go to the top, we can find that, but let's look at it later. Let me just first show you what I mean by huge similarities between these crashes. Okay, now you see there was this crash, simple crash, in which the price went below the 200 moving average. And if we go to this crash, let's open up the 200 moving average. There you go. You see, simply you get below, you get a crash, you had a divergence here, you got a crash, you drop below this 200 moving average. Then what happens is you did some kind of consolidation. There you go, you did some kind of consolidation here as well, and then you have another leg down, and then you have another leg down. Then what happened is this structure, this similar structure that I remember, that made everyone bullish. Everyone on the planet became bullish right after that happened. And this is, you see that this, when this leg moved up, it went and tested this 200 EMA, and this is, by the way, 1.618 golden ratio. I'm gonna use it later again, but let me just show you something. So you create this falling wedge, and now everybody's expecting this. When you break out of this thing, you will get bullish and the whole market will recover, our altcoins will recover, everybody will be happy. What happened is that this thing broke out, everyone got bullish. It went up to this 200 moving average, did one, let's say, test on that, came back for another test, little bit of fake out, went up back, and then boom, one crash, consolidation, again the same wedge, and then breaks towards the downside. Boom, boom, and boom. Now let me show you the same thing here. Now look at this structure. Although this is not a wedge, but this is a triangle, but look at the similarities. The first, you see that the first was the first test on this 200 moving average, and then there is a second, which is a fake out, and after the fake out there's a crash. You have the same thing. The first was a rejection, the second time was the fake out, and at what Fibonacci levels, let's check that out also. And you see this top of this wedge, and this is the same resistance area. The target for this was 1.618. If we jump to this one, we can also see that this top and this is the same resistance area for this. So, and now we are in the middle of this thing. There is a possibility, I would say, of a crash. What would be the target in case if it crash? Let's just say hypothetically, what is the target? There you go, 23,218. I have told this target many times in my community that this could be the potential target. I mean, it's not necessary. This is your last support. You have this support right there, and you can, I mean, you can count on that as well if you wanna. You know, this market it does not work on similarities sometimes, but the structure, the similarities, they show the psychology of the people, how people react to situations, how people behave when a certain thing comes up. So if I was to analyze human behavior on this there will be the same human behavior. It's almost same. You look at that, almost same structures, everything is same, just this is to happen yet. This is to happen yet. And if the market was to recover, that would be something like this one, big one. That's how you recover from that. Well, anyways, let's not expect that happens, but on the shorter time frame as well, things don't look good. You see, we're creating another bear flag, I would say, on a lower time frame. Let me jump to the 15 minutes time frame, and you see that this will bring no good. This is what we are creating right now. You break below this, you get on this, and you get on this, we'll come back to another leg towards the downside. Well, let me just check this out. So this is a 15 minutes time frame. We have to do the deep down analysis on this one, and let's see what becomes of this. This is a complete bearish flag. Its target, let's find out the target. This is its pull, and the target for this breakout would be something around 28,000. Let's expect that does not happen, but that has the possibility of happening. If it want goes back, if it want to go back again, that would be your area of interest. Sorry, not that. That's 15-minute time frame. This would be the area. This would be the first area to go above, and that is your major line of control on this. So you don't want that to happen, and you don't want this support to be breaking down either. So I think that's it. That's the emergency for Bitcoin. I hope you learn out of this analysis and trade accordingly. See you in the next video.